Afternoon, everyone. I hope you're all having a good afternoon. I'm on here and I'm smiling. I'm really tired, so if the smile goes away, it's still smiling in my heart. God's definitely blessed my life in so many ways, and I know that He will always, always bless our lives in this household. Um, in just 2 short weeks, 13 days on the 14th. We'll have been in this house for 4 years, and it sure has been a blessing. It's not the fanciest place to live, but I'll tell you what, it has put us in one of the best places we've been in some time. Anyway, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe anytime during this video. Uh, if you watch it out to the end, that would be really great. And sharing this to as many people as you can that you think will enjoy this community, that'd be super. And don't forget, even if you don't agree with something I say, if you want to comment on it, as long as you're polite, I don't care what your opinions are on anything. They're welcome here. God welcomes us all, you know. He welcomes us all, and if He can welcome us all, so can I. So He set a great example for anybody that wants to follow it. And none of us will ever be God. He is the one and only God. But the beauty, the love, the comfort, the compassion that He shares with each and every one of us anytime we want to call upon Him. And, if you accept Him as God, which is who He is, then He will always, nonstop, be shining down on you and filling your life with love and compassion. And if He can do that, you know, I can share what compassion I have in me and welcome anybody the best I can. I'm in no way comparable to God. I'm just me. I'm just a human being. But I know that my God is the best example I could ever get, you know, of anything on that line. So, anyway, with that being said, God has blessed us in this house. We've gotten some answers to medical things going on. And they might not have been the answers we wanted, but they were the answers that we probably knew were coming. And now we have ways to move forward from that, which we didn't have before. So that helps us out. We know what we are dealing with for sure. So we have a plan of attack, so to speak. And, you know, this has been a great house for us in other ways to get our all of our things in order, as far as how we want to handle the future and what we want to do and how we're going to afford to do it and that sort of thing. This house has just been a godsend. He put us here for whatever reason. When it was time for us to move from our last place, this is where He showed us, this is what He offered us, and this is what we accepted, and it has been great. Now, we've gotten help in this household. Sandy's cousin, for one, has helped us immensely and done some, she fixed up some things and, you know, made it a nicer place to stay. And thank you, Julie, for that. Um, we have had help from home health care workers. The one we got now was wonderful. And I really appreciate that. Thank you, Tabitha. Um, these are things that uh, we might not have had before. Now, the home health care worker I had before, but before it was somebody else, and they were great. Thank you again, both Julie and this time, and another woman. And I'm not going to mention your name, but you know who you are if you see this video. So, and you've been super for us when you were uh, when you were working for me. You did a wonderful job working for me. So, uh, I don't know. I just everything has fallen into place in this house. You know, God has chased the devil away. He's opened my mind and my heart up so much more to Him and His love. He's taken so many different aspects of our life that was troubling and dragging us down, and He's just washed away all the bad from them. He's just washed away all the pain and all the destruction they were causing in our life and put so much good in here, so much, put us in such a place that uh, we can really move ahead. We can benefit from everything that we have that He's put in front of us to use. You know, I don't know if He'd have been able to offer us the same as what He has in this house if we would have just stuck our nose up and said, "No, God, we don't want that," instead of saying, "Yes, God, thank you for providing that." Um, I just, I'm so tickled. I need more sleep. So if I go to sleep during this video, poke me through the screen and wake me up. But, other than needing more sleep, everything's going really good for us, and that's God's doing. It's not doing good because of me. It's not doing good because of Sandy. It's doing good because we've got God on our side. He's taking care of us. He's our coach, our team leader. He's the team owner, the team manager. Anything you want to call him, he is the boss. He is the number one. He organizes everything. He puts it in motion. He reaches down and touches you with it in a way that only He can do. And He's put us in a spot and that we now are making positive steps forward. He's taught us everything we need to know about, um, where we're at in life and what we needed to do to get ahead. We still have some things we do got to work on. He's done showed us that. So now all we have to do is make sure we stay vigilant on our part and do what He showed us we need to do. If we just keep chucking along and keep listening to Him and doing what He says we need to do, what He shows us we need to do, um, I think we'll be all right. The smile on my face will just get bigger. And God will put us in places sometimes that we maybe don't want to be, for one reason or another. But that may be because He's using that for a stepping stone for you to bump up into something a little better, a little nicer, little more appropriate, a little more fitting. Um, Whatever He sees you need next in your life. And right now, with everything we've learned over the past year, everything that's happened over the past year, every everything that's come together in other ways over the past year, it's put us at a point where this year we're in a situation we can make some major decisions, make some major moves, and just all kinds of different areas in our life, and make some major progress. And that's not because of anything I've done, and that's not because of anything Sandy's done. It's because God has done. God has offered us. God has showed us what to do. God has supported us and helped us to get the things done last year that we did, to have such a much better opportunity in front of us this year to get more done. And if you're open to God, or if you already love God, if you already know God, if you want to get to know God, if you're wondering about God, pick up a Bible, reach for the phone, and call somebody that you know and trust will lead you in the right direction. Call a church, ask them what their particular religion is about, and if that is something you can work with to be closer to God, or to learn about God, or to accept God, to accept Jesus Christ in your heart, because Jesus Christ is the only way to the Father. God is our Father. Anything you can do to reach out to God, He can put such wonderful things in front of you. He can take you out of the deepest, darkest situations, the lowest places, um, in finances or in medical health or anything. He can move you from that situation to wherever He wants you to be. And if you call on Him and pray and tell Him, I would rather be here, or I would rather, know what this is, or have a game plan for that, or whatever. Call on God. And if you don't know how to call on Him yourself, call on somebody that can guide you in the right direction. You know, call somebody local, any anybody. Open. Well, I was going to say open the yellow pages and look for churches, but I forgot I'm old folk. We don't have yellow pages anymore. And if you're very young, you probably don't even know what yellow pages are. Some of you out there are getting a laugh out of that. I know you are. But open a phone book, or um, I don't know if you know what a phone book is. I think they still have phone books, don't they? Well, somebody will know. Uh, you can look it up online. Look up churches in your area online if you need to. There we go. Now I think I'm catching up to the younger generation, modern technology. Um, look online for local churches if you need to. If you're younger and you need a youth organization, look for that. If you need a youth pastor, look for that. If you need a church pastor in your area, if you need to find out about different religions, don't just go someplace online, read something at Wikipedia and say, okay, there's how it is. Do some research, because um, just remember, I may not be real tech savvy, and sometimes I revert back to my younger years, like Yellow Pages years. But I do know that even Abraham Lincoln said you can't believe everything you read on the internet. So, and just so y'all know, that was a meme I read a few years back. Abraham Lincoln's from the 1800s, and so he did his reading by candlelight. So uh, since there was no internet, he obviously didn't say that, but that's why I say you can read anything on the internet, and it doesn't make it so. But if you look for God, if you want to seek God out, if you want to learn about God, you want to find out about God, go to a local source, and you could find a local source um, on the internet. So call around to different pastors before you just accept one thing. Call around to different pastors, and then maybe that one thing is just perfect for you first time out. That would be great. Learn about God, learn about God's love, learn about everything God has to offer, because He is wonderful, and what He's done for us in this house in the 4 years we've been in here. I mean, our lives have been completely turned around, and it is so good, so wonderful. So, anyway, this isn't going to be as long a video today. Y'all, God will bless you. He will take care of you. Go to Him. He knows what you need. He knows how to get you what you need. If you listen to Him, He'll tell you how to get what you need. And I'm not talking about take a gun into the bank and steal a bunch of money. I'm I'm talking about in your heart. He'll show you ways to accomplish all kinds of things that maybe don't have anything to do with finances. Maybe health issues, maybe other issues. It could be finances. It could be transportation. I don't drive. I've chose to turn in my driver's license years ago, and you know, I just driving is too wild for me anymore. So transportation definitely is an issue. Sandy's not able to drive right now, and we figure things out. We figure things out. So God'll help you. Anyway, I guess this is going to be just about as long as I've been making them. Y'all, if you watch this out so far, this far, don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, hit the notification button. Invite your friends to watch this channel, and let's get some comments going and try and expand some of the subscribers and stuff, so we can get this out further for more people to see. Get some comments, maybe some prayer requests or something. Y'all have a great day. Bye.